Summation or neural integration is a process by which we compile all the inhibitory and the excitatory stimuli coming into our cell. Now, I think you all know, but if we had equal parts, 50% excitation and inhibition, what happens to my voltage? From negative 70, it will go to negative 70. These will cancel each other out. That's if they're perfectly matched. All right, I just want to make sure you understand that. Now, summation in a little more detail. There are two kinds of summation, and they're happening simultaneously in our nervous system. Spatial summation is pretty easy to understand. If we have, if I'm a target neuron here, I send my axon off here. Spatial summation is just a phenomenon where I can compile inputs coming in from different places or places in space. See, this guy's over here, this guy's here, here. So spatial summation is easy to understand. We can add up inputs coming in from different places. Easy peasy. Temporal summation is slightly more complex. Now, again, I'm the target neuron. Let's say I have a threshold of I need a random number 6 hits. And I have 6 neurons connected to me. Spatial summation was easy, right? If each of these guys gave me one action potential, that's great. I'll get to my 6. But there's another way I could reach this same point. Let me. So 6 hits is my goal. I could reach that if this guy hits me 3. And this guy hits me 3. In fact, a better example would be, to make it even clearer for you, this guy could hit me 6. If he hits me in fast enough succession, I can add them up over time. Here's how it works. Here's my threshold. Let's draw it nice and high. Let's say I get one hit and it's weak. It does nothing. Little EPSP and we're gone. Now let's say you hit me 3 times, but pretty far apart. Let's say you hit me 4 times. You'll get that first little EPSP comes down to nothing. Another EPSP down to nothing. Another EPSP and another. But what if, let's use a different color. What if you hit me 4 times in rapid succession? Here's what would happen. The first EPSP would start, and then boom, the second EPSP would start, and then the third, and then the fourth. And I use 6 in my example here and 4 here because I ran out of space, but you get my point. If the action potentials from your neighbor come fast enough, they will cause, each little action potential will cause a little EPSP. But if I get enough of them coming, they'll ride on top of each other. And there you go. You have temporal summation. Now, in reality, temporal and spatial summation are simultaneous. Because this is how it actually usually works. My threshold is still 6. This neuron will send me 2. This neuron will send me 3. I get nothing from this guy, and this guy sends me 1. I'm doing spatial summation across these, but for these guys, I'm also doing temporal, aren't I? Because he's hitting me 2 rapid succession. He's hitting me 3 rapid succession. Great. I think you got it.